All right, guys and girls. So today we're going to be flying from Palma, Mallorca, taking everyone from their sunny destination up into the Austrian mountains. Austrian, not Australian mountains. To Innsbruck, which is an amazing airport. And it looks like it's going to be close to sunset when we get there. So it might be a bit bumpy. It might be a bit cloudy. It might be a bit snowy. But it's definitely going to be getting dark. And it's not an ILS approach. So the instrument... It's not a full-on instrument landing. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting when we get there. Hopefully, all will go well. All right. There are a lot of flights going on right now. Okay. All right. Certainly. Excellent. Jetway's coming in. Let's get the baggage as well. All right, on the signs, turn the smoking sign off. Danger. No smoking. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, it is busy today at Palma Airport. Okay. So we've got catering service we'll get as well. And I believe, let's do the next nav one. Catering truck's on the road. Baggage is done. And we should have a reasonable amount of traffic right now. Oh, it's good when it works, isn't it? My gosh. There we go. Right, nav computer should be coming on. So now we go back and turn the brightness up. There you go. Turn the eCam brightnesses up as well. No, this is the panel brightness, but then we'll also turn up the eCam brightness too. So that's fine on 60. Switch to some more lo-fi music right now. Auto brakes on low. And set our QNH, which I think was 1026. Yeah, 1026. 1026. All right, everything's good there. Do I play For Honor? I've never played For Honor. No, never played it. Ever in my life. Is it good? I remember it coming out. I don't think it was necessarily really my cup of tea. All right, let's put these up to 100% so we can see. There we go. All right, IR in a line. It's going to take 7 minutes for those to align up, so that's fine. While we're waiting for all that, we've got to hit all of these things into the right place again. Select desired system. So we've got to do the FMC up here. GPS lost is fine. Atsu, AOC menu, initial. Let's get our data. Beautiful. And the flight plan. There we go. And bring in our route as well. And wait for that to do its thing. The best sword fighting. Yes, I remember it. Kind of like Romans and stuff, wasn't it? I think. Okay. So we've now pulled our flight plan from SimBrief because we're going from Palma de Mallorca Airport, which is LEPA, L-E-P-A, or Lima Echo Papa Alpha, through to Innsbruck, which is up in Austria. It's about 600 miles away. It's -1 degrees there right now, but it's not windy apparently. So it's cold. I hope you bought a coat because you're going to be chilly otherwise. Okay, so that's all set. Right, we want flaps 1. And our flex temp is going to be 56. So now this will work out our V1, V2, and V3. We now know that V1 is our point of no return. VR is our rotate when we're going to take off. And V2 is our minimum takeoff speed with 1 engine, just in case there's a problem. Beautiful. And all that's set. That's set. Sweet. Fuel predictions. So we do our 0 fuel weight again. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Today's flight should be about 1 hour and 50 minutes, probably, around that, once we got off the ground. But we had an issue. I had a tech issue. I had to restart my computer, so that was fun. Have I ever played Generation Zero? I haven't, unfortunately. Is it good? Fuel on board, 9.5 tons. Have we actually got 9.5 tons on? We have. All right, that's good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we'll get that loaded up, pull that from SimBrief, and there's our information as well. Minus, so the so we've got 2 different temperatures here. The temperature and then -4 degrees. Is that the temperature of the rain? Maybe. If it's going to be raining or snow, it's going to be snow, basically, I think. Maybe that's what that means. I'm learning all this slowly but surely. Our fuel is fine. So that's set fine. Calculator, our target altitude. I'm going to have to check that on the flight plan in a minute. Hey, Burger, how you doing, buddy? In which server are you flying? Currently, not flying in a server. I want to get to know everything enough to play VATSIM, but we have only just started. So this is the 3rd time we've ever played on the channel. I played flight sims a little bit, but never streamed them because I always used to play like survival games and stuff like that. But recently, there just haven't been any games I've wanted to play. So I thought, you know what? I've been playing flight sims in my own time, so we'll play them on the channel. And as it happens, I've got really into it. So I want to play on VATSIM, but we're not on there yet. I've got to learn all of the ATC stuff and things like that, but I want to learn how to use all of the ins and outs of the actual airplane first. So, yeah, we're getting there, though. How about you? What do you play on, Burger? Are you on VATSIM or anything yet? One day, mate. What have we got? So we're leaving from Lepa. We need our... we need to do our departure. And we are, I believe... Oh, we'll find this out soon, actually. But we should be leaving via Mero 6B. So we are departing from runway... I assume we're leaving from runway 6. Lepa to Lowy. Let me just have a look through my flight plan right now. No tankering. The route is... Lepa 6 right we're leaving from. So Lepa 6 right. And we're leaving via Mero 6B. So find Mero 6B. Come on. This is where we find out if I'm right. Yes! There we go. Mero 6B. Beautiful. Transition none. So put that in. Nice. So now that's all been added in. Our flight altitude has been added in. Just watching the stream because you're doing a flight from LHR to LAX. Like an 11-hour flight. Mate, what plane are you doing it in, Josh? What plane are you doing? Are you in like a 747? Eventually, I want to start doing really long flights. But at the moment, like I say, I just want to know ins and outs of the plane. I'm just flying one plane mainly, which is the FlyByWire A320. and slowly but surely learning everything on how to set it up, you know, from cold and dark, what all of the different buttons mean, etc., 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 all the different alarms. And once I've kind of got to grips with the plane 100%, like I know exactly what I'm doing with it all the time, then I feel like I can start to learn VATSIM and learn the ATC side of it without feeling like I'm going to be a bit of a, you know, be a pain to people, because I don't want to ruin the experience for anyone else, you know. So we do have our departure now. We also know how we're getting there as well, which is Lowy, so runway 8, Lowy 08, and Breno 3A is that one. So I'm tempted to put that in. So we've got Lowy as our destination, our arrival. I kind of want to do, so localizer or RNAV 8. Ooh, which one are we supposed to be doing? Let's wait until we get closer and then put it in, maybe. I know that we need to do, it's the Breno transition, definitely. It says runway 8, so I'm guessing it's going to be one of these. It's either going to be 8Y or 8Z. Which one should we go for? What's 8Z? Is Breno 3A we want. So it's not Z then. So it's not Z. That's not right. So erase that. Lowy, arrival. So it's going to be 8Y. Bren 4B. Maybe it is. You're 5 hours in now? Oh, dude. By Ellen. I'm going to leave that for a minute. That's fine. We'll put our approach in later on. What we shall do. So the APU is on now, so we can turn external power off. And I think everything else is pretty much good. It's having the nav and logo lights on. And strobe to auto. Oh, turn the panel on because it's going to get dark. All right, let's have a look at what's going on here. So we're still boarding. How many people have we got left? Not that many people left to board, actually. So that's good news. I just want this flight to work, Danger. Do you use, so Josh, do you use any mods for passengers? So do you use like self-loading cargo or PACX? And there's a few others as well, I think, that you can use. Do you use any of those? Or do you just kind of just do the flying? Thanks for thumbs up so far, everybody, guys. I appreciate you. Baggage is done. Everything's done. Nice. Let's get our clearance now from requests IFR clearance for instrument flight plan. It's the one. Okay. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Okay. Brilliant. Can you turn off so that you don't read that back? Oh, wonder if is there a way to turn off so that you don't hear yourself read it back? You only hear them say it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Doodle-oo-doo, doodle-oo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Right, now we need our taxi. But we're not ready to move yet, so I'll wait for that one. I'll use PACX. Been saving up for a full home cockpit. Josh, I am jealous. Jealous I am. Don't let anyone know, but I am super jealous, dude. I have, well, this is all I have. I got a throttle over here, which you can see my microphone's in the way. So I've got the throttle over there, and then I have a Cytec flight joystick. Sorry, joystick, isn't it? Which is really old, but I'm pretty sure they just got bought out by Logitech, and now they've released the same thing pretty much, but with a Logitech sticker on it. So yeah, it works perfectly for me. The more I play it, I'm thinking maybe in the future I'd invest in like a proper yoke and stuff, but I'm not going to do it yet because, well, like I say, this is like the 3rd stream on the channel so far. So, right. So as far as the plane is concerned, fuel on board is now done. Everything here is done. I think it's not moaning at me for anything. APU is available because APU is on. I'll tell you what we need to do. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a check through our flight plan just to make sure that it's all okay. So we got Leopard, obviously. Then, so we go to USR. Then Tonis, Meros, Lapit, Cheli, Lumas, Oblad, Raspa, Goto, Unana. Yep. All seems good. Then to Breno. Where we get to Breno, and then obviously we have our deceleration down to Lowy. So where's Breno and Lowy? So we do need to figure out our approach, but we'll figure it out a bit later in the flight. But you had a year ago, prices aren't cheap. You're looking for an operation to start streaming, but you don't know how. Do you have any tips? I actually, on this channel, there's a kind of a beginner's sort of course on setting up like the basics to actually just getting stuff set up on your computer to stream. So those videos are on the channel somewhere. So you could go find those. But other than that, is that what do you mean technically figuring out, or do you mean just in general the actual streaming side of it? Which aspect of it are you thinking? Okay, right, we're good. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the plan. In general, to be fair, YouTube I think is the best place to start, and especially if you're doing flight sim videos, and I will tell you why. I have done, like I said, I think this is the 3rd stream that I have done on YouTube as a flight sim video or flight sim stream. And I found that compared to any other stream I've done, the flight sim ones are the ones where people are still watching them afterwards. So you can do your flight sim stream. So you can say, you stream from, I don't know, say LAX to London Heathrow or whatever, right? And you do that stream. You've then essentially made a video that is available for everybody to watch in the future. And as long as you structured it so that you had the beginning of the flight was the beginning of the stream and the end of the flight was the end of the stream, then you essentially, you've got that video, you've pre-recorded and stuck it up into the world for everyone to see, and it will continue to, and people will see it later, and then you might gain new people on the channel afterwards. So that's a good piece of advice. I've seen quite a few people doing that as well. But yeah, the best thing is just to make sure your audio sounds good, make sure your mic sounds good. That's the main thing. Like, even if you can't run the game on very high graphics, if your microphone sounds clear and not like, you haven't got dogs barking in the background and stuff, that's always a good start. And then just speak your mind. Talk your way through everything is pretty much the gist of it. But I also have 50 tips on how I managed to survive the pandemic on nothing but streaming. So there's another video down there. So I've got a few videos if you want to watch them. Okay. Boarding is still happening, but we should be, I think, good to go. This PACX is brilliant. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, like 10 odd people left. 10-ish. Hey, Chicken Nugget, you're late. Don't worry, we had issues. I had to restart my flight simulator, so we're all good. Don't you panic. We haven't left yet. Danger's in her seat, I think, with a pint. Munich Airport in Germany is our, what would you call it? Our backup airport for today. And we are taking off from, I think, 6 right. I think we're taking off from 6 right. Next stream, it will definitely... Right, okay, so I will definitely be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. However, depending on what's going on over the next couple of days, I might be here over the next couple of evenings too. We've got a lot going on in my household. I have 2 mini Dachshund sausage dogs. One of them is just about to pop with puppies. So once that happens, I'll be here all the time because I'll have to stay up all night looking after the puppies. So we'll be here doing long flights like you're doing. Be doing a long flight and we'll have a camera on the puppies and we can chill out and listen to music, fly a plane and check out the puppies. So, but definitely next Wednesday, but possibly over the next couple of nights too. I might even be here tomorrow. It depends what's going on at home. So, but yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are the definite ones. Oh man, I just want to get this plane started at this point. I feel like we're ready to go, but we're just not. -4 still down in Lowy. I really want to upgrade my Navigraph subscription, but it costs like £50 more. So there's so many things, like really investing heavily in flight sim just costs an absolute fortune. But I did actually have, what's it called? What's the thing with all the charts? Chartfox, I think it was. And then I sign in with my VATSIM login. I do have a VATSIM login. I just, there we go. I just haven't actually gone on VATSIM yet. She's due next weekend, Danger. She's literally due next weekend. Crazy, I know. All right, let's have a look at Lowy's charts. I'm just, great, yeah, go away. So chart for, let's see, Innsbruck. Oh my God. Sid. Coming in on a star, aren't we? Standard arrival chart. Lowy, AD2 map 11. Is that it? That looks like it might be it. There we go. Breno. Okay. And our... We're coming in from Breno. Crossing altitude 14,000 feet. Breno 3A, that's the one we were going to do. And then Breno Lism, Uvig. 9,500 feet? That can't be right, surely. Where's the approach? Departure. Must be one of these then. We'll figure it later, but I've got a feeling it's quite high. Might even be 9,500 feet. That might be the altitude we need. You'll donate £5 if it helps. Everything helps, Josh, but you don't have to do that. I'm just happy that you're just hanging out. You can help me with all your knowledge. Help me with your knowledge, dude. But obviously I'm not going to... Oh, we are ready to go. Yes, good news, good news. All right. Let's get everything moving. Camera crew, we are just about to get rid of the jetway. So make sure everybody's comfortable and make sure Horizons has got his food because he's hungry. All right, let's get rid of our jetway. Oh, Josh, massively appreciate it, dude. Massively appreciate it. But you never have to, like, nobody ever has to, you know, feel like you have to donate any money. Like I said, obviously it's appreciated, but you don't have to, you know. If you're saving up for your setup, dude, you know, you keep your money, save up for your setup, get yourself the super freaking cockpit that I'm going to be super jealous of. It's all good. Horizons, go low. It's all good. Thank goodness you were going to get out and walk. You can't get out and walk now. Tan, nope. You've just managed to make it. Okay. Seatbelt lights on. Do you set up tour when you get it? Definitely, definitely. I'll post the pictures in Discord. I would love to see that. Tan, you've just made it in time. You must have literally run on just as we were closing the doors. How was your time in Mallorca, Tan? Did you have a big party? Did you enjoy yourself? I hope so. I saw Danger and Evil were going crazy on their old people scooters. Right, let me remember which one of my flippin' button things that I want to do here. I'm happy, completely happy with the flight plan. Completely happy with the flight plan. So that's good. We're set. We'll figure out our landing later on. Or should we do our destination now? In fact, no, we're going to do our arrival approach now because we know it's going to be 8 Yankee. Brenner, which comes in via Elman even. For Brenner 3A. I'm pretty sure. We'll just put that in now. We can always, I don't know if we can change it later, but I'm sure we can. Bren 3A. Yeah, Bren 3A. So let's do that. Bren 3A. Elmem and then Bren 3A. Insert. Okay. So now we have our full flight plan inserted. All should be well. I've just realized I seem to have to refresh. Let's make sure that you can all see all of the information, which is in refresh browser when Seam becomes active. That's what we want to do. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. There you go. You should be able to see everything now. ETA. Did we not put that information in? Oh, ETA isn't set yet because we're not moving. Okay. All right, let's get our taxi IFR. Using the scooters. Here we go. Taxiway Victor 2. Okay. Victor 2, Lima Golf. Where are we going? 24 right. Okay. So then Lima Golf. Foxtrot Lima. Hotel 2. 6. Hotel 2. Okay. So we're going back, we're going left, right, all the way to the end. Basically, it's fine. Yours because you've MRI. Thanks everybody for giving it a thumbs up so far today. I appreciate you very much. So we're not going to tune Palma Tower. Actually, we can tune Palma Tower. We'll wait till we get there before we do that. Let's get the engines spun up, shall we? Down here. Switch the engines to there. Get that engine spun up as we request pushback. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, though, on the nice island of Palma, or island of Mallorca, even. The city of Palma. I hope you went across to Magaluf and had some fun over there. Okay. So, in terms of tug, or in terms of which direction we're going, we're actually turning left almost straight away, so we're going to push back super slowly, so I've got time to spin up both engines. Arm that puppy. NW Strug Disc. I don't know what that means. Getting your pre-flight briefing there, guys. All right, we need to go this way slightly. Here we go. Can't remember, but you think it was a good time? Well, let's hope so. Got a whistle. Hey, Zachary, how's it going, buddy? Engines are both stable, which means we should turn off the APU. There we go. APU's turned off. Taxi lights on. Landing lights on. Runway turn off lights. I don't think we need on just yet. That's all on. Beautiful. That should all be fine. Okay. Speed up this tug. I love how the tug just leaves us. Like, tug's like, he's with us for a little bit and then he gives up. we go. Are you ready for the takeoff of your dreams? I hope so. Beautiful. All right, stop, push back. Get rid of that sucker. And we are ready to go. So we need to... I think everything's set. I think everything is set. So... there we go. Let's follow our taxiway all the way. Bum, 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 bum. We'll avoid this plane, obviously. This vehicle, which seems to be parked right in the middle of a taxiway. Doesn't seem sensible. Much better. Okay, so we're going to go right at the next one. And then left. What have you been up to? How's grounded treating you? How's grounded treating you, Zachary? Doodle-doo. There we go. And now we're going to go left. So we've got Foxtrot. Treating you good? Well done. Good. Glad to hear it. Your sky base. Go. And then we are going right at the next one. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Nice, peaceful, calming music before we get this puppy up in the sky. I can't believe we've been streaming now for... Are we at an hour now? 1 hour and 20 minutes it's taken to get this damn thing off the ground because of that whole computer crashing situation. But never mind. All right, so we are flying. If you've just joined the stream, we're flying from Palma de Mallorca, which is where we are right now. And we're flying across back into Europe, over into the Alps, or across through the Alps, the Austrian Alps, to Innsbruck, which is an absolutely beautiful place. And the approach should be really, really interesting. It's the first time we've tried to land somewhere where there are... Oh!
Welcome,
Hey!
Kingdom X.
Welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing there, my friend. All right, we'll hold short of the runway. Like so. That's good enough for me. Riyadh, welcome. Welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for flying with us today. Okay. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Thank you. Cabin ready check, I think is what we have to do. Did that work? Or is it broken again? Hopefully it hasn't broken again. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Thank you. Flight attendant request. There we go. Weird. Anyway, right, let's get our clearance for takeoff. Get our clearance. Here we go. All right, we are clear for takeoff. So make sure we got flaps set, which we do. Speed brakes armed. Auto brakes on max. Beautiful. And we do our cabin announcement. We're good to go. London to Dubai. Oh, that sounds good. London to Dubai sounds good. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Onto the runway. Do I forget? Do I remember to set distance? Yes. Well, it'll be set like that forever now. So yes, it is set to the correct one. All right. Engine to 40%. All good. Oh. Takeoff. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Land at Lukla. Oh, Lukla. B1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps. Flaps up. Autopilot engaged. Acknowledge our handoff. So I think it certainly, I feel like it gave us the wrong, did we have the wrong takeoff put into our system? Were we supposed to take off runway 6? I feel like we were. Oh, that's not a good view. There we go. All right. Turn our landing lights off. Runway lights off is fine. Landing lights on below 10,000 feet. We can disengage the speed brake. Flaps are already set. Everything on there is set. Feel like we're good. Feel like we're good. It says request IFR clearance for instrument flight plan. We've already done that, surely. I wonder why. Well, we could have used flex actually for our takeoff. I just thought, but what's the lever in climb mode? There we go. Goodbye, Mallorca. Goodbye. Make sure Evil made the flight, though. She's a bit hungover. We make sure she's on. Oh, Ben, how you doing? I've just realized that you spoke, dude. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. How you doing, Ben? Getting your pilot's license has never been easier. No, I'd love to get my pilot's license. It's an incredibly expensive thing that I cannot afford. Unfortunately. Maybe one day. I actually looked into getting a proper, like, as in going in for training for this, like to do this. However, it's oh. Don't form a line near the toilets. Got it? No lines near the toilets. QNH to standard. Yeah, I looked into going on the course to actually become a full-on airline pilot because I could do this, but it's like 85 grand and I don't have that amount of money lying around, unfortunately. So for the minute, this is what we got. Will I ever invest into Premium Deluxe so you can get 787? I don't think I'll buy the Premium and Deluxe version of the game necessarily, but surely you can... Is it not like... Can you not, like, just buy the plane? Is it not cheaper to just buy the plane, or is that not a thing? Should we turn the seatbelt signs off? I think we should. There's no turbulence. Here we go. $120 for the Premium Deluxe. Yeah, see, I'd rather just buy the planes. I think we have to request... Okay. I'm going to request... Jesus, I was not ready for that. There we go. I think it's because we changed our approach. But now we should be good. So it reckons we've got... Okay. Okay. So that's done. They know where we're going now. Are you still there, Ben, or did I miss you? Sorry, dude. Thank you, everyone who's thumbs up so far. I can't believe we literally... I think yesterday was like 29 likes on on a stream for a game I was not expecting anywhere even close to or remotely close to. So thank you, everybody who enjoyed yesterday's flight. We're leaving Palma behind us now, though. Palma's on the other side of the island. Ironically, when we stay in Mallorca, which it's an island or it's a place we do like to go. We've been there a few times. Not recently, obviously, but in our time. We like to stay more sort of on this side of the island. So I think last time we stayed roughly around here somewhere. Might have even... Yeah, it was roughly around here somewhere, overlooking like these mountains. But the fun part, the young people's party central, is over the other side. So that's over the other side of the island. But yeah. Your uncle's trying to get you a cheaper pilot's license because he is an airline pilot, but it isn't working. Oh, if only it was cool like that, right? No, they used to do scholarships and things like that, which is obviously really cool. But nowadays they just don't. So it is what it is, isn't it, really? Okay, so they... They weirdly... I don't know what's going on with my flight plan right now. I feel like I want to cancel. They want me to head to Miros following heading 060. Where's my... Oh, hang on. Enter destination data. Destination, arrival, Lowy. Beautiful, done. Meros. Heading isn't... We're heading to Meros right now. You have to go to your girlfriend. Be back next time. No worries. I will see you next time. See you next time, my friend. That's this. The main control pad going weird, isn't it? Again. Our controller's broken. Right, now at least we should be at the heading they think we should be at. We are heading 047. Nowhere near 060. I don't know what they are. I don't know what ATC is smoking today, but whatever they're smoking, they're weird. They're incorrect. All right, so there goes Palma de Mallorca. Take a couple of nifty pictures, obviously. Need pictures. Doodle-doo. Oh, autopilot's turned off. Autopilot is constantly turning off in this plane, which is depressurization, right? We're not even high. What am I doing that's wrong in the setup of this airplane that is causing us to have this issue constantly? Because something must be incorrect in the plane, right? Somewhere. Whatever that is. Thanks, Dick. You appreciate you, me. Do you know what? The autopilot disengaging might have actually been the control pad. I wonder if this other controller works. I'm wondering if my PlayStation controller works. Ah! Resume. No. No is the answer to that. Have a look in the map. We're 100% heading in the right direction. I think it was the autopilot kept turning off. I think that's the problem. It definitely wants us to just hang around at 17,000 though. But that's fine. So I will show you where we are on the map, what the situation is. So we're just flying over Menorca right now on our right-hand side, out the right-hand side of the plane, as we begin our trip over the Balearic Sea, which is pretty much where we came in. So yesterday, if you remember, we actually, we flew in from up here. We went over Monaco, but we then went up around over Marseille, across the Gulf of Leon, and then came down over Barcelona, flew around the island, and came in at the end. Seems to have taken us straight out. We're heading straight off in this direction. This weather... I don't think that weather's going to be very nice. So hopefully that's not involved at all in our trip. But yeah, we should hopefully have reasonably nice and clear skies all the way over to Innsbruck. It does look like there's a little bit of weather going on around there too. So I don't know how it's going to work. But it's not as long a flight as yesterday. Yesterday was a very long flight. Tonight is not as long. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. And there we go. We're leaving Menorca behind. And flying out over the ocean. Oh, that was your day, Tan? What have you been up to? Did you do anything nice and fun and pleasant today, or have you just been chilling? Should have gone the other way. I'd like to, as soon as I can get a helicopter working nicely, I'd like to sort of start flying to places, because I enjoy the just, so essentially, this is basically a just chatting stream, isn't it? That's essentially what these become. We fly, you know, we get off the ground, and then we've got an hour or two of kind of just chatting, chilling out, chatting about stuff. And then obviously at the end we land. What I would like to do is begin to visit places. So for example, maybe visit the likes of, say we go to Cairo or somewhere. And then when we're there, jump in a helicopter and then go flying around. So see like the pyramids and the Sphinx or whatever with a helicopter, and then, you know, land the helicopter back again, and then go and fly to somewhere else, do the same thing. And then like eventually fly to like the Grand Canyon. And when we get to the Grand Canyon, fly through the Grand Canyon in either a helicopter or a plane or whatever. That's the kind of thing like I want to do. Kind of turn it into a, rather than just like doing this all over the world, try and turn it into some kind of adventure, I guess. But I still got to figure out these planes, because we can't have the situation like we just have where, you know, didn't know what to do. I wonder why they've got us at 17,000 feet. I'm not going to complain, but I'm just wondering why that we're sat at 17,000 feet. Never mind. Okay, let's turn the range up to max on that one. So you should be able to now see our estimated time of arrival. Tan, is that working today? I'm so happy you pointed that out to me yesterday and made me look for it, because I'd already looked for it a little bit and just figured I didn't know how to do it. But then you making me look for it live on the stream made me look further and fix it. So I'm happy about that. You work till 3, you hate your job. I'm sorry you hate your job. Everyone always, like, whenever people say, oh, I don't like work, and then everyone says, oh, well, you know, think of the money. It's like, yeah, but still, I hate it. So I totally get you. Ooh. Tell you what, this stream is going to need some serious amounts cut off the beginning of it. For sure. Because there was an hour of trying to fix things before we got here. All right, so everyone's kind of tired, not hungry, not thirsty. Apart from Irma, she's hungry and thirsty, obviously. So anyone who's played this for a sort of prolonged period of time before, are there any good payware, like not like super expensive, but any like really good companies that make planes for this game that are really well modeled? Apparently, you know, someone said the 737, right? Is that right? The 737 you get for the premium version? Where did I see that? Premium, 787 even. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in eventually getting some decent planes. Get out of the site. I'll just get it in the game, in the store. Okay, the 737. Oh, okay, you just get it in the store. That's fair. Man, we are so far out in the middle of the ocean at the moment. I want to fly higher so we can get our speed up. We are currently at 365 knots ground speed, which just ain't fast. That's just not very fast. Ugh. But never mind. Oh. I went to the gym last night after stream. So we finished stream and then I went to the gym straight away, which was amazeballs. I had a coffee before I left. So I had a coffee and then went straight to the gym. At like 1 o'clock in the morning, I had a coffee and then went straight to the gym. Necked the coffee. And that actually helped. That worked a charm. I really, really want to be higher. Like, why are you not flying me higher right now, ATC? Stop yawning. I need to go. I've just had a can of Monster, but I've had like literally no sleep. I think I had like 4 hours sleep last night. So I am going to need a coffee in a minute. I think we should request to go higher, shouldn't we, Tan? I think we should. 30,000 feet was our cruising altitude that we wanted, wasn't it? So I would like to be 10,000 feet higher, please. There we go. That should speed us up. Why is it not? Why is the autopilot not working? The autopilot is not managing the speed for some unknown reason. Oh, drinks are coming around. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Not a big charge, small charge. I wonder if we have to do selected altitude mode, then put it into managed altitude mode. Who knows? I need someone to come into the stream while something like this is happening and be like, oh, dude, it's because you need to push this button. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Maybe it's to do with the constraints, actually. I didn't even look at that. So Meros, we had a height constraint of 14,800 feet. But it doesn't seem to be any constraints on these, the current waypoints we're passing through now. So I wonder if, to be honest, if it's a, like the airway itself is just low. I wonder if we just had a low airway. Oh, Dane just sent me her taskbar and her phone. Your phone. That's clean. Your taskbar has 3 things on it, Danger. 3. You need more programs. You need more programs. Are you allowed back in executive now, or do we have to stay at the back? Oh, Tan, like, yeah. Are you? Have they not let you in executive yet? That's not on. Hang on, let me speak to him. Cabin crew, could you make sure that Tan is allowed into executive class if she isn't there already? If she is, or if she isn't, regardless, can you make sure that she gets a nice cocktail, please, and some food of whatever she chooses, and put it on Danger's credit card. She doesn't mind. I have got your back. Don't you worry. There you go. Danger's paying for it. And then another 3. You have things in folders all neat and tidy. That sounds boring. All right. Ooh. Oh, we can now... We might be able to have a look at our flight plan now and see what kind of...
It's Badger.
Hey, Badger. How you doing, buddy? How's it going, Badger? All right, so we've got Breno, and then Elman. Here we go. 8,300. So, yeah, 9,600 feet is our approach altitude, I think. Pretty sure that's the gist of it. I don't know. I think this is going to be interesting. Oh, Badgie don't got the permissions, mate. Don't have any permissions. How you doing, dude? You rung me just as I was walking out the door to take Aiden to football today, and I didn't ring you back because I forgot. How are you? Oh, and the devil are you. Hopefully good.
If I can't be with you, I'd rather be by myself.
Oh, it's the party plane. How come you can't hear my announcement like we did yesterday before you started playing? Very good point. There was no game sound. Man, everything's just freaking weird. Windows doesn't update and immediately everything breaks. There was no game sound. You should be able to hear the announcement now. Let me test. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just double checking the speaker system. The PA system is working. Also, hello, Badger.
Ryanair 789er, please expedite your descent flight level 200.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just double checking the speaker system. The PA system is working. Also, hello, Badger. There you go. That better? God damn. Wanted the night off, so you're asking a favor, but got it covered. Oh. I might have actually taken it as well. I got puppies coming soon, Badge. So, yeah, I might have taken it. Would have depended, actually, on how far away it was and whatnot, but...
Easy 573, descend and maintain flight level 210.
I'm pretty much, as of next Friday, I'm unavailable for a while, I think. X the Terrace 250, oh, nice. Nice. Is he talking to me? No, he's not. Talking to Ryanair. All these Ryanair flights are too freaking high. Doesn't like it. Okay. Okay. How is everybody? 99% satisfied right now, Badger. Are you on the plane or are you just talking to me on the phone here? if you're on the plane, hopefully you're enjoying it. Everyone else is 99% satisfied with my piloting.
Uniform 4585. Did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, that's me. Did I hear it? I don't know. Did I hear it? That's a good question now. Acknowledge.
124.53 Jet Echo Juliet Uniform
Pardon me.
4585.
And contact Marseille.
Jet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 flight level 300.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585.
Oh, my chest is starting to hurt from the old gym trip that we did yesterday. All right, continue to Oblad as planned.
Alpha Papa Mike, you are 19,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
You're on your phone getting up to finish, getting the house ready, daughter coming home. Oh, yay! Awesome, dude. Congratulations, finally. It's only been like, what, like a month or 400? That's good, dude. Go, go, go. Go do your thing, get everything ready. Hopefully you have a fantastic weekend with the daughter. And let me know how it all goes. 7 pictures. 3 years. 3 freaking years, man.
Juliet, please expedite your descent 11,000 feet.
3 freaking years. It's insane. 10:30 in the morning, you're picking her up. Oh, mate, I hope you have a lovely time. I'm sure it will be. We're heading to Austria, so I'll be in Austria. But, at some point we might fly to Disneyland, so at that point, maybe you can fly along with. Maybe. Oh. Did you hear that announcement, by the way, Tan? He did. The thumbs up. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, when Windows does updates, the amount of things that I have set up, it only takes a couple of things to change in terms of like Windows default settings, and then we're just screwed. And it tends to be audio stuff that changes, and as I say, both computers did a Windows update before stream, and then I rebooted them because I was being clever. Well, I thought I was being clever. I thought, you know what? Reboot the computers, and then hopefully they will be happier. So I did, and to be fair, they're running very nicely. There's no problems with how they're running, but obviously they just, all the audio stuff just had a poo. All the audio had a poo, Badger. Have a good night, dude. Have a good night. Good night. See you soon. Everybody say goodnight to Badger. Cabin crew, say goodnight to Badger.
Please expedite your descent 11,000 feet. Falling tree, tree 7, please expedite your climb, flight level 330.
Everybody say goodnight to Badger. Cabin crew, say goodnight to Badger. They're going to go and say goodnight to Badger now. And while the cabin crew say goodnight to Badger, I'm going to have a little look at how we're doing. So we've only got 56 minutes, technically, I think, until we get there. We've done a little bit of a strange route across the Balearic Sea. But we are directly ahead of us, although I see weather. I do see weather in front of us. But we are heading towards Monaco. So we're going to be hitting Monaco next. And I'm just keeping an eye on... show you what I'm keeping an eye on. I'm keeping an eye on this. So you can say we've left Palma, we're flying, we're off here, we're over the Balearic Sea. And it's this. There's a little bit of weather literally over Innsbruck now as well. So I wish I could see what direction the winds are actually. Map settings. Can we see... display satellite mode? No, don't want that. No. Shame. I'd love to be able to see the wind direction. Love to be able to see the wind direction. It's actually picked up a little bit. There's 3 knots now. 3 knot wind at Innsbruck, which I'm guessing is maybe judging this weather. So I think the weather's coming in. Oh, hang on. The wind's coming in at 80 degrees, 3 knots. So 80 degrees. So yeah, I think we've got the winds coming in that way. So we'll probably miss this, but we're going to probably land in one of these. Oh, I hope you guys like bumpy landings. Bumpy, blind landings in between mountains. I hope they're your favorite types of landings, because that's the kind of landing we are going to be having today. Fun, 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 fun. Deary me. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, Danger? I forgot to download that game you were talking about yesterday. Oh. Forgot to download that game. What a fool. Used to it with me flying. Hey, I think I have done a reasonable job of landing nicely. Oh, really? Is it not good? Oh, I won't bother then. That's fine. I'm happy not to bother. Very, very happy not to bother. How long we got left? I feel like I need the... Do we need the altitude and stuff to, like... I feel like we need it to... Yes, I'm messing, Danger. Don't worry, I'm not messing with anything important. I am going to... speed up the speed of this to... maybe that fast. There we go. I wanted the speed and stuff to move a bit faster. I think it was kind of stale where it was. Mind trying Generation 0 with you guys? Generation 0. That's one. Which one was that one? Is that the... There's so many games been floating around because I don't know what to play recently.
Generic Whiskey Victor Juliet, please expedite your descent 11,000 feet.
I wonder if flight assistant. No, I don't want that one. Are we blimmin' close to some land now? Oh, it's an old one. Hey, Sasha, how are you doing? Good evening, Sasha. Happy Friday. Hope your Friday is going well. We are cruising currently over the Balearic Sea. And we're very, very soon going to approach land. We're flying from Palma de Mallorca. So we're flying from where we touched down yesterday. And we are flying back into Europe, up to Austria, into the Alps, where we're going to be landing in the Alps at Innsbruck, which is quite a famous airport. It's a lovely town. It's beautiful to look at, but it's difficult to land at. So that's where we're going. I've got a feeling things will go wrong. No, I'm joking. I'm sure it'll be fine. But look at that. There's just nothing to see right now. Nothing. I went to... Do you know what I did when I was at the gym yesterday? Ironically, I watched... I didn't watch. I listened to a video. A VATSIM video. Literally listened to a VATSIM video. So that was cool. But yeah. Kitcha! That blackout ain't gonna work. It's gonna work, but it isn't gonna scare me because I saw your name pop up and immediately we're like, oh, Kitcha's here. Kitcha! I need to know where the nearest airport is to you because I want to fly there, man. We're gonna come and visit you at some point. We're on target to get the most likes for a flight sim stream we've ever done. So if you haven't already and you're enjoying yourself, you know which button to push. We need to beat the 29 record from before. A bit like Terminator Group of Friends fighting machines.
Cessna Alpha Papa
Okay.
Mike, please expedite your descent 11,000 feet.
Okay.
Ryanair 123, please expedite
47 minutes left. About half hour before we begin our descent, according to my Volanta charts. He reckons we're going to begin our descent roughly around Milan, which we should be coming up on soon. That'll be pretty neat. It's going to be out of this window. Ah, there we go. Begin to see land now. Oh, wrong window. There we go. I can only just see it out of this window. It's on Game Pass. I think that's Horizon's. I think Horizon sent me that one. I think. Not entirely 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he did. How are you, Kidja? I'm doing really well, mate. I'm doing really, really well. Really well.
Please expedite your descent 11,000 feet.
I'm trying to learn how to correctly fly all of these aeroplanes on Flight Simulator so that I can then learn the ATC so I can then play on VATSIM, which, if you don't know what it is basically the GTA RP equivalent to flight simulators. So, you know, somebody is the air traffic controller, somebody is the ground controller, somebody is etc, etc. There are other pilots around. Everyone's a real person, and that's what I really want to go on. Accepting job proposals, especially from US remote. Yeah, accepting job proposals or applying for jobs. Which one do you mean? Do you mean people are offering you jobs so you're taking them, or do you mean you are trying to apply to get jobs? Which one? What do you mean?
Cessna Alpha Papa Mike, please expedite your descent
All right.
11,000 feet.
We are now. So, annoyingly, I need my controller plugged in. US companies can propose to you. That's cool, dude. I think that my Xbox controller was randomly pressing the button to randomly pushing the button to disconnect the autopilot yesterday, you know. I have to get another Xbox controller. I mean, there we go. Where should we put you? There. Your friends, if you have a company and need a dedicated worker, you are your man. You accept a US salary while working for Portugal. Mate, that'd be ideal. That's the life. Okay, so Monaco is actually in front of us in a moment. Down over here somewhere. So that's the... Saying that, no, Monaco's all the way over here somewhere. We've got a while till we get to Monaco. Ignore me. We've got a while till we get to Monaco. Where's the temperature?
4585, contact Marseille Center on 120.85.
Okay.
Good day.
Going to 120.85 easy.
There we
Jet,
go.
Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
So let's move to Marseille Center.
Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Right.
Level 300.
Temperature. Oh my god, that weather's coming in on us. Company willing to do all the work that is willing to handle the taxes and payroll laws in Portugal. Lovely jubbly, eh, Ben? Idyllic idea. Probably be more willing to just move you to the US. One day, Kidja. One day we'll work together for both from home. You could be my co-pilot. Hang on, did Ben say night to Badger? Ben, you might just be a little behind. I'm pretty sure I said goodnight to Badger like friggin' 10 minutes ago. Sure I did. Sure I said like goodnight to Badger like 10 minutes ago. But anyway, how far are we doing? So it's freaking cold outside right now. Everything looks good though. There we go. Are you up to date now, Ben? Are you back with us? Do you need a drink? Cabin crew, could you please get a drink to Ben? He's sat in first class and he needs something strong, I think, to wake him up.
325, this is flight level 285, climbing flight level 290.
Cabin crew, could you please get a drink to Ben? He's sat in first class and he needs something strong, I think, to wake him up.
All right.
There you go. Nice strong drink coming to wake you up, Ben. All right. 360 that plane. Mate, the plane looks absolutely stunning, but the game just... Look down there, look. That's legit. Marseille is over there. And we are coming up on... Hang on, where are we? Yes, we're flying over that. Monaco's quite far ahead, but Monaco's over here somewhere. Taking a little bit of a turn to the left because we don't want to stop in Monaco. Lisbon, we can do a flight to Lisbon, dude. We can do a flight to Lisbon. I'm happy to fly anywhere. Like, I'm just literally loving life playing this game right now. I could literally sit and just play this all day, but I have, you know, family and things to do. But I could legit just sit and just play this game all day. But there we go. It's just a beautiful game. Like, the planes look beautiful, the weather looks beautiful. Everything on this game just looks absolutely beautiful. So I take so many pictures. The wing is moving. Yes, they flicks. Flicks? Is that flicks? The wings flex, don't they? The wings do flex on a plane. They have to have some flex to them because if they were completely rigid, they'd be more likely to get damaged. So they have some flex to them so that they can bend in turbulence and things like that. So yeah, they got some flex. But it's just a stunning freaking game. This game's... I take so many screenshots while I'm playing this thing. It's just silly, actually, how many screenshots I take. As we chill out in the cabin. I feel like it's not... Can we have the lights up? What are the lights on right now? The bright lights on dim, I guess. It might actually be relatively... What time is it in game? Where is the time in game again? Might be on our MCDU actually. So we should get there. Oh, okay, we're going to get there about 3 o'clock UTC, which is about 4, so about 4:30 in the evening. So the sun's going to be going down when we get there. The sun is going to be going down. Wouldn't mind being a pilot. Oh, mate, me too. Actually, I looked into it. I looked into it years ago. And I looked into it again recently. And I can't afford the training. £85,000 to train as a airline pilot. And a private pilot's license is a lot cheaper, but still. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I feel like the planes aren't listening to the air traffic controller in this. I feel like maybe... I don't know whether I've got... I might have the wrong air traffic settings. I think I might have it set to real world traffic. And if that's the case, that's probably why ATC's getting angry with them, because you're seeing they're seeing the real world planes flying around, but obviously the real world planes aren't doing what they're telling it to do. So that's probably what it is. Join the RAF. I'm way too old for that. Danger, you should know that. Way too old for that. Plus, the RAF is a different experience. Something that I actually wanted to join the RAF when I was younger. That was like what I wanted to do. However, when I met Lisa, and obviously we settled down, suddenly the idea of being away for most of the time just no longer entertained either of us. I know that some people do it, and they've, and that's fine. Fair play to them. Well done. Me personally, I don't want to be away from my family for like 6-9 months at a time. So I put that idea to bed back when I was like 21, 22. But that was actually my original idea. When I met Lisa, I was going through the process of joining up to the RAF. There you go. You might not have known that about me, but now you do. That was something that was on the cards at one point. Damn.
Bravo uniform. Juliet, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet altimeter 30.27.
It's definitely a learning game, or learning process, shall I say, this game, because it's
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet generic Bravo uniform. Juliet.
slowly but surely I'm getting used to everything. So we've got the air traffic on. Like, I like the air traffic. It's all real. It seems to fit.
Easy 201, you are 48 miles northwest. Descend and maintain flight level 190. Set ILS runway 4 left approach via Mike Uniform Sierra transition. Clear to Mike Uniform Sierra.
The airlines that we're seeing seem to match. So we're seeing Sverdlovsk. We're seeing, I think, the right airlines in the right places, which is one of the things I've been trying to sort out. However, I feel like I've accidentally left on the real life traffic, so it's getting angry because the traffic's not doing what it's telling it to do. I think that's definitely something. You were going to join the Royal Alexandra Nursing Corps, didn't for the same reason. Yeah, it's like I say, it's like props to people, and when I was younger, I was quite happy to do it. But, it's something that doesn't entertain me going away for that long. I did a few years before I started streaming. We had a little while I was particularly skint. I had no money. And I was looking at everything. And I did look at joining the RFU, which is the Royal Fleet Auxiliary, which is kind of like the Navy, but it's not. It's more civilian stuff. So you like supply, take supplies out to places where there's been a natural disaster or stuff, things like that. I did look into that, and that was a long time away, but that was just because I was just desperate. As soon as, DJing picked up and I no longer was in that situation, I knocked that on the head as well. Being a pilot is something I have always wanted to do, though. I've always, like, Lisa used to laugh at me, even before, like, years and years and years ago, because she'd watch a film in the evening and watch something. I'd be sat, like, doing this, flying from point to point. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, flying to America. He's like, how long's left? I'm like, 4 hours. You coming to bed? No. But yeah, it's just an insane amount of money to be able to find. And yeah, and we just don't have it. So maybe one day I'll be able to find it. Maybe I'll even be able to use this channel to fund it, maybe one day. But at the moment, that's not a thing. Oh, that's us. Acknowledge what? I was too busy talking.
Going to 124.9 25
okay.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585.
Oh, look at that wing flex, Kidja.
Milan Center EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 flight level 300.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 Milan Center. Continue to NACO as planned.
Cool. Continue to NACO as planned. Notmo. What she said, Navco. God knows. So cool. Yeah, mate. The fact that the whole world is literally mapped out so that it looks how it is. Like that's photographic imagery down there. It's what they call it. LiDAR. That's what it's called. It's LiDAR imagery, LiDAR scanning to make sure all of the terrain's the right height. And you know, so Microsoft do a very good job of basically doing the whole world in a good level, and then modders come in, and Flight Sim has basically always done really well from mods. Like it's like Ark. It's a very mod heavy game. Like everyone mods it, and yeah, and then modders come in and they're like, well, Microsoft's LiDAR sort of, you know, ground telemetry is good to say like 50 meter gaps, like distance, or what would you call it, resolution. And then someone will come along and be like, but I've got the 10 meter resolution one, which, you know, improves it by like 5 times, and then you can download that and then it runs that instead. So it's like, it's just super cool. I've done the Austrian Alps, which we should be coming up on at some point. So hopefully the mountains should actually look really cool too. My lights behind me are all wrong. Well, I don't know why, but I'll sort it out another day. Feels like a problem for another day, not a today problem. Never interested you. Just want to own one and get someone else to fly it. Oh, really? Oh, flying has always, ever since I was a little child, flying has always been a dream. Have I crashed a plane? Yes. We've crashed a few, actually. We've had a few issues with planes in We Danger. There was the first ever stream I did in Flight Simulator. We flew from Adelaide to Sydney in Australia, and I didn't realize that I didn't have the scenery installed. So when we got close to Sydney, I'm coming into land. I was following what the ATC was telling me to do rather than working things out myself, which I have now found out from other people watching the stream and telling me, because I am new to the game really. The ATC is pretty bad at telling you how to descend, so you kind of have to manage that yourself. So we were coming in quite steep anyway, and then everyone was like, you haven't got the scenery. I'm like, what? So I'm looking out the window like, what do you mean you haven't got the scenery? Like, that is that not the scenery? Is that not? Oh no, I haven't got it. And then we're just talking about that, and then suddenly it's like the runway like creeps up on us, and we're still 4,000 feet in the air. So I just went down instead of going around, which is what you should sensibly do. We just went down, and then we landed too fast. So yeah, broke the wheels, broke the landing undercarriage, and died. No, we didn't die, but it wasn't a good landing. So yeah, so I have crashed that. However, then we did a few in the Cessna. One of the Cessna flights, I actually had to do an emergency landing in a field. So that was cool. Well, I actually did do that. I managed to land it in the field, so that was really cool. And now I'm just learning how this particular aircraft works. So basically, the plan is learn how to fly the Airbus A320. Oh, we started flying with the doors open. Yes. Yeah, so I've got a mod. So what you can see at the bottom of the screen, Kidja, that's a mod called PACX, which basically lets you have passengers. So Flight Sim is just about the flying, right? But this mod gives you passengers and flight and cabin crew and such. So as you can see, we've got all these different passengers. We can see how they're doing. Amelia Egger, she's a bit thirsty. She's not very hungry. She's not very tired. And she's seated with her seatbelt on, which is very safe of her. But yeah, so she's happy. And then we've got Ruben here again. It'll tell you if like people are sleeping and stuff. Oh, very thirsty. Did you not have a drink when the drinks came around? Honestly. But anyway, yeah, so you've got all your passengers and you've got all of this stuff, which is really cool. You can do interactions. So you can do all these various things. So you can say that you're ahead of schedule, that there's a problem with the aircraft, there's a delay, diversion, expedite cabin. I don't know what that means. And then you can do a flight attendant request. Are you a first class passenger, Kidja? I don't know if you're a first class passenger or not. If you're not a first class passenger, could you give me a minute and I'll get you bumped up? Is that us? No. You're always economic? Well, I'll tell you what. Cabin crew, I have a request from a passenger who's currently in economy class. We would like to bump them up to first class due to the fact that they are so damn handsome. Name is Kidja. If you could swap them with somebody who's less important, who's paid for a first class ticket, that's amazing. Give the first class customer a free Pepsi and a pillow. I'm sure they'll sleep in economy for the rest of the flight. Thank you. There you go, mate. Sorted. Flight attendant requests.
Cabin crew, I have a request from a passenger who's currently in economy class. We would like to bump them up to first class due to the fact that they are so damn handsome. Name is Kidja. If you could swap them with somebody who's less important, who's paid for a first class ticket, that's amazing. Give the first class customer a free Pepsi and a pillow. I'm sure they'll sleep in economy for the rest of the flight. Thank you.
All right.
There you go. Sorted. Okay. Let's do a little, and a blanket. Ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side of the plane right now, if you look out the window, you will see Italy. We're just flying over Italy. We're approximately 25 minutes from our destination. Weather might be a little bit spicy, so don't eat too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side of the plane right now, if you look out the window, you will see Italy. We're just flying over Italy. We're approximately 25 minutes from our destination. Weather might be a little bit spicy, so don't eat too much.
There we go. Sorted. Yeah, the mod's brilliant. It's called PACX. It's really cool. It's really cool. We're starting to hit turbulence already. We are hitting a little bit of turbulence already. I love it, Kidja. I'm in love with it. I could literally sit here and do this all day. Plus, it's quite nice to just be able to chat to everybody. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. You know, not everybody's going to enjoy this kind of thing. But I'm enjoying being able to have, like, streams where we just chat. Oh. Ooh. Are we good? We good right now, plane? How are we feeling? Request from ATC. Oh, what was that question? Start flying. Gotta earn those miles. The weather. I think. So I think what I've done with ATC is I've got real life traffic on, but I've actually got a mod running the ATC. So the ATC, the mod that's putting the better AI stuff in there is competing with the real world traffic. I think that's what the problem is. So yeah, just got to play with it. Do we see the traffic? Yeah, why not? Oh, do you know what, actually? I think it's in here. Do you know, general options, Traffic. Oh, hold on. AI aircraft traffic density. That might be it. That might help. That might help. There we go. I now have the options.
Contact Genoa Tower on 118.6 when inbound on the approach.
Oh, expedite.
Alitalia 315. Please expedite your climb flight level 330.
Oh yeah, when the ATC is saying it, I meant so I have an option in here, look. Expedite cabin. I don't know what that means. Do you know what I mean?
Contact Malpensa Tower on 119.0 when inbound on the approach.
Okay, are we chill now? Did that work?
Tower on 119.0 AC 157. Alitalia 315. Please expedite your climb flight level 330.
Okay. Do. Ah, here we go. Maybe there's an important note. Simple traffic does not affect the positioning or routing of AI aircraft in any way. It only makes the aircraft look different. It simply can't. There's currently no mechanism.
Alitalia 315. Please expedite your climb flight level 330.
Doodly-doo.
FedEx 6903, you are 77 miles southeast. Descend and maintain flight level 220. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS X-ray runway 17 left approach via Mike Papa transition. Clear to Mike Papa. FedEx 6903, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185
Okay.
knots.
I've got the settings that I should be using for the traffic here. So it reckons use something between 35 and 50. So we'll start this with 35 for air traffic density. That's online, that's fine. It reckons airport vehicle density. It reckons to be, let's do 50. It reckons ground vehicle aircraft density to 0. Worker density is fine. I'll put that at 50 as well, just in case. Use generic plane models, AI traffic on. That one on. That's ultra. Okay. All right, let's try that.
Ryanair 3902, descend and maintain
See
flight
what
level
happens.
300.
See if it fixes it.
FedEx 6903, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Ryanair 4908.
All right.
And maintain flight level 330.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying the flight. Oh my God, look down there. That looks lush.
Flight level 330.
That is Milan. We're coming up on Milan right now.
Ryanair 78, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Where would Milan be then?
1225 and
Down there
maintain
somewhere?
flight level 330. Ryanair
Where's Milan?
430, you are 40 miles south. Descend and maintain
It should be, I reckon that's Milan down there.
visual runway 10 approach.
Maybe. Doesn't seem big enough to be Milan. Oh my god, we're going over the mountains again, guys. The mountains. No, the mountains. Stick that one there. How long's left of this flight? We are not far from Innsbruck now. So 9,600 feet is our where we need to come in on. So we should do about 64 nautical miles before our target. How many miles are we away from our target? 64 miles away from tag. 195 miles. Oh, we've got ages. We've got ages before we have to begin our descent. Oh, we're creeping up. Do you know what? We got too many planes here. This is insane. Traffic, airport, AI, aircraft density needs to be like freaking 1. That's chilled it right down. Flipping constant. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Holy moly. That needs tweaking, doesn't it? But it's fine for now. We should go on multiplayer, really. We should use the multiplayer servers. Maybe we'll do that for next time, or maybe I'll do that over the weekend. We'll have a little play around on the multiplayer servers. But here are the mountains of doom. Doom is up ahead. Can't see the weather, but there's weather over there. Oh, we kind of can see, actually. We're definitely going to go past it. That's the weather over there in the distance. The bad weather that we do not want anywhere near us. And it looks like we are going to go right past it. So that's a positive. You don't need your vomit bag. Beautiful. Don't need your vomit bag. Bum 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 bum. Write any emails today that are useful? Probably not. Oh, we cleaned the whole house today, Danger. We did the carpets. We did carpets today. Which is pretty neat. Lost Ark downloading only 6 hours late. Which one's Lost Ark again? Is that top-down kind of World of Warcraft-y type situation game-looking thing? All right. Okay, so at this point, what we're going to do is going to look at our flight plan. Okay, and I'm going to switch to my plan mode and going to look at how it is that we are coming in. So So we are coming in from underneath and then going around and okay, I can. That's fine. That brings us in. Need to bring the range down. So yeah, we got flight level 130. We literally need to be at flight level 130 there, which is 13,000 feet. I'm pretty sure you guys probably have already realized that. Then we come in at 10,000, then 8,300 before we come down. So 8,300 feet, and then we drop in. When are we coming to the US? I would like to fly to the US. I would love to do that. I'd love for us to just fly to the US. I just think that would be cool. I don't know how anyone else feels about that, but yeah, for me personally, I'd love to start. Where are we right now? Hang on, I've got to go through this flight plan. All right, Chidge. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to be like, you know, start in, like, take off even from, like, say, Bristol and just fly to the US. I'd love to do that. Maybe, do you know what? You make a good point, country. Maybe we should fly to the US. Just, why not? We're in Austria. So we're in Austria now. Now, can we go this way? That would be a very long way to get there, wouldn't it? That's a long-ass trip. Let's not do that trip. It's going to be easier to go this way. So all the NAT, you can see the NAT tracks there. So what we want to be doing is, if we want to go to the US, which I'm happy to do, if you guys want, we can fly there and start flying around and have a look at US stuff. Gonna land here at Lowy. Gonna need to come back to England, and then we could probably take off from Bristol and fly. We could do from Bristol to like somewhere here. That probably isn't too big a flight. If we come up here, what's this? Where is this? Newfoundland? Probably find an airport here somewhere that we could stay in. And then we could start exploring the US. Then actually, yes, because we want to go to Puerto Rico. There's an airport down here, which is amazeballs to land at, called Princess Juliana Airport, which is amazeballs. So that could be a trip we do. So we'll head north into the UK, fly across the Atlantic Ocean, and, you know, stop somewhere here, and then fly down towards Florida, go see horizons, and then head down towards Princess Juliana. That's probably what, like a 1, 2, 3. That's probably a 3 streamer. 3 different streams. We could probably do that. 1 to get us back to England. Go to east to Hawaii and then to US and stop at Alabama where you are. There we go. We can stop at Alabama. Yeah, 100%. I'm game for that. That sounds like a plan to me. Let's do it. Let's do it. We might have to get the livery changed. We'll have to get the plane repainted, obviously. Actually, I don't know if this plane can do that trip. That's another question. We might have to swap planes. Might have to swap planes. Let's have a look. How long have we got left right now? We've got 137 miles left, so we've got loads of time left. Let's fly. If it's real travel flights, I think you have to fly from London. Yeah, you can do Manchester. I think you can fly to the US from... I think Virgin fly to the US from Bristol. How much fuel can you hold? Not sure. It's the mileage. We can do about 3,500 miles in one trip. So, what's that? To say, Bristol to New York JFK. You can go from Bristol to New York JFK. Costs about, it's like 12-hour flight. Get off. Bristol. 3,349 miles. That's so flipping close. So that would be pushing the limits. I like that. It'd be pushing the limits, but I like it. Looking ahead to go to Bristol, Bristol to Heathrow, then it was one-stop flight to Idaho. Possibly to Idaho. It's different places in the US, isn't it? I think they fly to different places. I think if you go into like Florida, I think you can go from Bristol. Virgin fly from Bristol. Just depends, doesn't it? I think it just depends. Look at those mountains. So I downloaded the slightly better LiDAR information of the mountains. So it's slightly crisper, which is nice. Push the limits. It would be so close, man. It would be so close. We would need the weather to be on our side. We would need the weather to be on our side. Guys, we are nearly at landing. We're nearly ready to land right now. So if you're enjoying yourself, make sure you smash the button that shows me. Don't see lag. Game's running nicer today. Definitely running nicer. It's not running perfectly, but it is running a lot nicer. There is a little bit of lag. Seems to be over this particular area, so I don't know what that's about, but I've upped my rolling cache. I wonder if there's a lot of information possibly coming in at this point, but it's running okay. Just needed a reboot. Everything needed a reboot, yeah. But yeah, it could be anything. It could be anything, I don't know. Instead of holes in the floor, it'd be holes in the sides to flap our arms. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. It does look nice, though. It looks nice out the windows. Those lovely mountains. Luscious mountains, both sides. We've got death out of that way. We've got death out of that way. There's death everywhere. No, this is going to land beautifully. There's going to be no problems. Don't panic. All right, we are going to begin our descent very shortly, though. We are currently looking at, we've got about 105 miles to go. I'm wondering if we request to be down at 20,000 feet right now. Shall we bring our altitude down just a tad? I'm... making you want to fire this game back up. Just don't know how you add those mods into it. Really easily, actually. Me walking, can you see me? We'll pick you up on the way through. Don't panic. It's these mountains. It doesn't like these mountains at all. I don't know why. No clue why, but maybe the rolling cache will help. In fact, maybe what I should do is... Oh, that's us, isn't it? Well, that's us.
descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 8 approach easy jet Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Okay, they're bringing us in.
224, please expedite your climb flight level 330. Ryanair 775, please expedite your climb flight level 330. Eurowing 76,
All right.
expedite your climb flight level 320.
They are bringing us in on their own, apparently not too badly.
Expedite your climb flight level 320. Ryanair 185, please expedite your climb flight level 330.
Can you make a video on how to add mods? I can indeed. We can do that. You basically, you download them from somewhere like flightsim.to, flightsim.to, and, pardon me, and you extract, it will come in like a zip file. You extract that zip file, it will be a folder that will say like, whatever it is. Then you just copy that folder and paste it into your Microsoft Sim folder. But yeah. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was the same, wasn't it? It went funny. It seems nicer now we're lower, actually. Seems a bit better now we're a bit lower. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we've just begun our descent. The weather is going to be a bit spicy. It is going to be an interesting landing. So please prepare yourselves. Eat a boiled sweet. Have another drink. And we should have you on the ground in approximately 20 minutes. Just general public address.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we've just begun our descent. The weather is going to be a bit spicy. It is going to be an interesting landing.
I do have live weather on.
Please prepare yourselves. Eat a boiled sweet. Have another drink. And we should have you on the ground in approximately 20 minutes.
I think that I have got live traffic on by accident. I think that's the issue. I think if I go in here, go to traffic, real-time online, I think is... that might work. Let's do that and see what happens. Do you know what? It shut up. That'll do. We'll have real-time online because it's shut up now. The silence is golden. All right. As you can see, mountains out both sides. It's nice. I like it. Videos of people flying in hurricanes. Yeah. Yeah, the weather gets awesome outside. I wonder what it would be that's that it struggles with. I might Google actually before while we're on our descent phase. MSFS stutter over mountains. What's your level of detail set to? Do you know how to turn on your FPS counter? Stuttering is random and everywhere. SU7 is destroyed. Set off-screen terrain pre-caching to ultra. We've already got that anyway. Might be because I've got developer mode on, actually. Probably should turn that off. Probably should turn off developer mode. That might help. Although there is no step on the engine, like people are walking on them. That's it. That's us. Bringing us down to 11,000 feet now. God, the stutters are real right now, actually. Might be my graphics, you know. I might just have to bring the terrain level of detail, for example, down to 100 instead of 200. And the objects level of detail down to 100 instead of 200. Fly. There we go. See if that makes a difference.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585. Did you hear my last transmission?
I did.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform.
Might have to reset the game to see that actually happen, but here we go.
4585 descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
What, you just told me to descend and maintain freaking
We have
11,000
begun our
feet.
final descent into Austria. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and show any larger electronics.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 contact Innsbruck approach on 128.9.
All right. Slow down. Look at the clouds in front. They're cool. All right. Knowledge handoff.
8.975 for EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585.
All right, we need to slow right down. We need some flaps. Oh, yes, I know. Full speed brake helps slow us down a bit. Come down to, I want about 180 knots. Do 185 knots, really. Until we can be comfortable. Boom, boom. You're a little lost, don't see anything out there like an airport. Well, the airport is currently right next to us. So the airport is currently out of that window. So the airport is over there. Innsbruck is over there. That's where we're going. Yeah. It's over there somewhere, I promise. Out of that window is just mountains. And, yeah. Okay, so speed brakes have done their thing, so put them back up. We'll actually arm the thing. We've got 1 degree of flaps out right now to help with lift. I might do another one. So we've got 2 degrees of flaps. So you can see over here on the screen, it tells you how many notches of flaps you've got. So we've got 2. And ground spoilers are armed. No smoking sign is on. I'm actually going to put the seatbelt light on. We need our landing lights on as well. And emergency signs, that's all done already. So we're fine with all that.
2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
All right, so looking at this, we should be at 13,000 feet to do this. So screw that. I'm flipping. We're going to be at 13,000. Screw that. I want to be at 13,000 feet. Thanks. Whew. Okay, let's have a look at our airport's information. So we've got a 3-knot wind at 80. 1033 is the pressure. So we want to want that to be 1033. There we go. Quiet, please. All right, what we got going on? 13,800 right now. All right, Vienna Center.
Vienna Center, EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 is at 13,800 feet, descending 12,000 feet.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 Vienna Center altimeter 30.5 continue as planned. EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 descend and maintain 8,700 feet.
We do not want to be at 8,700 feet yet. I can tell you that for a fact.
Descend and maintain 8,700 feet easy jet.
8,700 feet is going to be crashing into a mountain.
Uniform 4585, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
We're just going to acknowledge everything they say and just kind of do what we want to do right now. The approach that we are on, if I just have a look down on this MDCU, arrival-wise, we're on the RNAV 08 LMEM via Brenner approach is what we're currently on. So we'll acknowledge that, and I just want to make sure that they've got the approach that we're on properly. So select another approach. So RNAV, which one did I say we were? RNAV 08.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet easy jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
We were the top one. RNAV 08. RNAV 08Y, I believe we're on. So the approach we want is RNAV. Oh my god. Crash. No. Acknowledge.
And maintain 11,000 feet easy
Shut up.
jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Alright, another approach we want. Do you know what? I'm not even going to tell him what we're doing because he's annoying me now. Whatever. Whatever, ATC. We know where we're going. So what we're doing is we are coming in, as you can see over here. I can actually turn on the ILS information. Not that we've got a localizer right now, but we're coming around this corner and we need to be at, I think it's 13,000 feet at that point. So I'm sticking at 13,000 feet. I don't know what don't care what the air traffic controller tells me right now because he's wrong. And then we're going to go around this. I would. I'm going to bring this down to 175 knots and have, how many? We've got 3 knots of flaps, we'll be fine probably. Yes, I got you.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet easy jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Okay, so how are we looking? We can probably do that actually. Let's acknowledge his instructions now actually.
0,000 feet easy jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
All right. Damn. So over there is where we're going, in between these mountains, I think over here. So I want a good picture. I want a good picture. The sunshine is the wrong way right now. Hey ho. That'll do it. I wanna see the sunshine after the rain. Right, I feel like we could. I think we can probably descend now. So are we actually descending then? What's going on? Plane gonna descend? I thought we were doing now.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet easy jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Easy jet Echo Juliet uniform 4585. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Okay. I'll have to tell it to do it myself. Major autopilot
Descend and
problems.
maintain 10,000 feet easy jet. Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
So we're about to go around the corner. We're going to bring our airspeed down to about 170. Have another notch of flaps at the same time.
EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform 4585. Descend and maintain 9,300 feet.
1, 2, 3. Come on. Bum, bum, bum.
Descend and maintain 9,300 feet EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Yeah, it doesn't like the mountains, does it? I'm gonna have to figure out why it doesn't like the mountains. We're going to hit that mountain. Sorry, but we are going to hit that freaking mountain. We are literally going to hit that freaking mountain. Don't panic. Don't panic. There we go. There we go. Don't panic. All right. Okay. And we're back. And we're back. Flipping thing. Oof. Grab your ankles. Grab them. Please acknowledge. Gotcha. Okay. It is taking us on a wild goose chase right now. Return. So, which we need to go to Elmem. Elmem. Come on, computer. Don't get funny. Okay, direct to... Where's Elmem? Come on. Come on. There we go. Elmem. Direct. There we go. Stupid freaking thing. That is why we don't listen to the ATC in the game. That's why we don't listen to the ATC in the game. Right, let's have some flaps now. Lower our airspeed back down again to what I wanted it to be. And basically do what we are expecting to be doing on the actual flight plan itself, which is to be at 13,000 feet now. So we're expecting to be roughly here. Nearest airport list. We want... where the hell is airport's father? Where's Loey? Request flight following is fine.
Echo Juliet uniform 4585 is type Airbus A320 and 16 miles southwest of Lima Oscar India Romeo 12,100 feet. Request flight following.
Okay.
EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform 4585 be in the center. Squawk 4.
Right. Let's get this organized properly now. I knew this would be a hassle. I knew something would go wrong. Okay. Right, we've got our altimeter set, so we can acknowledge that one and retry with last IFR flight plan. Girls are fighting over Jazzy. Okay, right. Brilliant.
Cleared to Innsbruck Airport as filed.
Okay.
Squawk 4034.
Climb and maintain 17,500. No. You are having a giggle. That ain't happening. I can tell you that much. Negative. We are already on final approach.
Continue to Lism turning and following heading 115 climb and maintain 17,500 feet EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
We are literally... Jesus crikey, Moses golly gosh. Right, I want my clearance.
Center EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Graphics.
Change to Innsbruck.
Mate, it looks nice. It certainly does. Let's just hope we can get this damn thing down on the ground.
EasyJet Echo Juliet uniform
Come on.
4585 cleared to Innsbruck Airport as filed.
Right, there's the airport.
4034.
We're going slowly. Right, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. There we go. Right, gotcha. 7,000 feet. Oh my god. I also want to slow down a lot. Have some more flaps as well. Right, we're on our way into Innsbruck. It's going to be windy. I knew we'd have issues.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway. Approach EasyJet.
So, this is where we are. Where are we going? Here we are. That is the airport. That is the runway. We have to go around a couple of mountains to get there. Or we go over the top of this mountain, actually, I think. So we're under 10,000 feet shortly. We've got all our lights turned on anyway. Descend and maintain 7,800. We are. Let's have a look in here. So we're going through 13,000, 13,000. It seems to think we should be at 10,000 for the next one. I don't know. Do we get an ILS? Do we get a localizer or not? Might not even get a localizer at this point. Yeah, I read you, mate. I read you. All right, finally, Innsbruck approach. Hey, X, how's it going, buddy? You have arrived just in time for what is going to be a buttery smooth landing. In the middle of the Alps in Innsbruck, it's flipping snowy. We've had issues. The ATC is garbage on this game. That's why I want to use VATSIM. That's why I want to use VATSIM, because you get real people giving you real information that's correct. So, you love butter. Oh, I hope you got some bread. 8,400. It's fine. So it's leveling out because it's managing the altitude itself, I guess, at this point, using the localizer. Acknowledge. Okay, so it's bringing us in on its own, which is nice. Acknowledge. Bringing us in again. Okay, well, I'm doing my own thing, mate. You can say what you like. I'm just letting the plane land me at the moment. Yeah, we want to be at 8,300. Do they pretty much land themselves? Not completely, but they definitely do a good job of making it a lot easier for you. Ice on the wings. It's a good question, that. No, the wings seem all right because it's not wet. So because it's not wet, it tends to be, you don't have the issues with the ice. If we were going through clouds right now, then I'd be more worried about it. Yeah, I'll acknowledge last. Okay, we really need to like bring this altitude down. Where's the airport? I feel like we're going to overshoot the airport massively. Okay, we need to drop down to 5,000 feet. I'm going to drop this speed right down to like 150 knots. And we'll give us full flaps. Need some night landings. Oh, definitely. That would be really cool. We did copy.
Descend and maintain 5,200 feet easy jet.
Genuinely a little bit worried. We don't have, obviously, a localizer or anything. So we are doing this 100% on visual. 4,000 feet, gotcha. We gotta like really descend quickly. I can't see the runway. Can you see the runway? Because I can't. Why are you cancelling my flight plan again, you knob? Oh, okay. They're saying maintain VFR. Does anyone see a runway? I don't see a runway, guys. 4,000 feet we're supposed to maintain right now. 2,500. Which we're going to level off on now. Sure the airport's large enough for this plane? Yeah. I just don't see the damn airport. It must be around this corner. It is supposedly... Yeah, it is. We gotta do autopilot off. And we're gonna have to fly it in ourselves. Gotta bring it in on ourselves, on our own steam, peeps. So I think that's the runway over there. So we'll begin our descent down. Bit fast. Bring the throttle back. Gear down. 1,000. We're all gonna die. No, we definitely could have flown that approach better if I'd have known that it was gonna screw me over at the end. but we're pretty much bang on the button, I think. 2 red, 2 white.
500.
2 red, 2 white. I'd say we're pretty good.
400.
A little bit left. Slight crosswind. We're a bit high. Bring it down a bit.
200.
There we go. Perfect. And in we come. Rudder a little bit. A little bit high.
50. 40. 30. 20.
And
Retard.
throttles to idle.
5.
Reverse thrusts. Oh, yeah. Damn. Oh, no. There's the end of the runway. Oh. Don't worry about that. Oh. Not too shabby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Austria. The local
Welcome to
time is
Austria.
4:40 p.m. and it's
Run out of
currently
runway.
about -1 degree Celsius.
We ran out of
Do not
runway.
use your mobile devices.
It was
Please
okay,
remain
though.
seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Do you know what the problem was?
When opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Did you remember to get permission? We literally, it just kept bugging out. ATC was constantly bugging out, Tam. We didn't even have the choice. That was one of the issues we had on the way in just then, it was just bugging out. Do we, I think we turn around. Go this way, taxis. Speed was too high, yeah. Speed was too high. I really want to fly that again. Knowing what we're doing this time, I really want to fly it again. That was fun, and it would have been way more fun if we flew it manually, I think. But hey ho, right? Where's our? Let's contact ground. Taxi to gates.
Innsbruck ground, EasyJet, Echo Juliet uniform 4585. Request taxi to the gate.
EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585 taxi to gate 3 via taxiway Bravo.
Okay.
Taxiing to gate 3 via taxiway Bravo, EasyJet, Echo Juliet uniform 4585.
Okay, so where's our taxiway then? I think. Where's taxiway Bravo? Let's have a look. We've got Alpha. Oh, Bravo. Yep. So we need to go forward a bit more. Road was icy. Do you know what we didn't do? We didn't have the auto brakes on max for a start. And I pressed the wrong button for reverse thrusted. So there was a couple of issues. There should be a taxiway here. I'm going to take this taxiway just here. We already drove on the grass a little bit, so may as well use it again. We're off-roading. All right, where is taxiway? Where's lucky to be alive? Hey, we made it, right? If you enjoyed yourself, you know what to do. If you didn't enjoy yourself, you know where to go. Where are we supposed to go? I can't see the taxiway that we're supposed to take. Can you see a gate anywhere? Oh, is that us over there? That might be us over there. Gate, what gate is it? Gate 3. I got a feeling we're over there. think we are here. I think this is us. This us? Are we here, mate? Is this us? Supposed to be here? Yeah. There we go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ground services. We've got nothing here. $5 million plane off-roaded. Yeah. That did not go well. I'm not going to lie. That did not go as well as I hoped it would. I'm just really confused. I don't know where the gate is that we're supposed to go to. Is my main issue right now. Flight assistant. Landing and taxi guys should be on. Like, where are we supposed to go? Oh, I wonder if it's the one with the stairs over there. Where's my pushback? There we go. Give me a pushback. It's like it's bugged. Oh, there we go. We're being lifted up by the imaginary tug. Come on. Reverse. Go. We have a jetway. Stairs. Oh, there we go. We're moving now. Well, that was weird. This airport is not happy with me, is it? I'm wondering... I've got a feeling we're supposed to park over there. Next to that one. Because that's the only place where there's some stairs. So I've got a feeling that's where we got to go. So let's go and head over there and see if it works. Yeah, there we go. I can see the things finally. There, I can see the taxiway things. 90% satisfied people. I know, right? My God. Can finally see the blimmin' things. There we go. I need to install the mod that makes those markings slightly bigger. They're just slightly too small for me to see where I'm going right now. But you can kind of see them on the floor. Those green things, you might be able to, you might not. I don't know if YouTube's going to hide those with the encoding, but... Oh, mate. What time is it? It's midnight. Midnight right now. Alright, in we come. So that's Taxiway Bravo. And here we go. This is bringing us in now. Do. Here we go. They'd be happy if I told them to put their seatbelt on. Hey, their seatbelt's already on. They have their seatbelt on. Here we go. Okay. What's he saying? What's he saying? Is he happy? And stop. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, let's turn the APU, get the APU started up. And external, let's connect to external power. That was entertaining. Well, that was an experience. I was not expecting it to go swimmingly. However, now I think if we were to do this flight again, I would know what I'm doing now. Does that make sense? So I'd like to do that flight. I'm not going to, but I would like to do that flight again. All right, ground services. Let's have the ramp.
Innsbruck ground EasyJet Echo Juliet Uniform 4585. Could you please send a ramp?
Turn both the engines off.
Echo Juliet Uniform 4585. A ramp is on its way.
There we go. And now everyone's deboarding. Excellent. Let's also get the baggage service done so we can get your baggage.
4585. Could you please send the baggage? EasyJet Echo Juliet.
Engines are off so the beacons can come off now as well. We're on external power, so we don't even need the APU on. Just run on external power. There we go. Did it. Now that I think I don't know if I would have the patience to play it. It's a very good game. It's a very, very, very cool game. The thing so this airport is renowned for being quite tricky, and I was just a little bit naive on thinking that we could just follow our flight plan in. Whereas, like I said, if we were to fly into this airport again, knowing now that we need to be slower, we need to be lower, we need to, come in around, sort of fly around that mountain ourselves and then line up. I think I could have lined it up a lot better. I think we would have, the landing would have been a lot smoother had I known, or had I already flown in before. But it's more fun to experiment it together. And to be fair, we made it. There might be a little bit of damage to the front, to the nose. I think we knocked over a couple of landing lights. Might be told off for that. But other than that, it was reasonably smooth. I was all right. How have you been, ex-Noobo, anyway? How have you been? Here we go. Let's get the... I want the ramp to stay. There's a button on here to prevent the stairs from leaving. There you go. Give me stairs. There we go. So we can get everyone off the plane. I wish I'd done the flight recorder, actually. Ex-Nooble, he was. I don't know if he's still here. He spilled his coffee on landing, but other than that, I think he's around. I think he's around somewhere. I'd like to go to... I think we should fly to the States. I do think that we should fly to the States. I think that would be really cool. We'll have to figure out the exact method, like the location that we're going to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now here in Innsbruck. A little bit of a dodgy landing there. We had some aircraft system malfunctions on the way in with our autopilot, but other than that, hopefully you didn't vomit too much. Enjoy your stay here in Austria. Enjoy the snow, and don't eat the yellow stuff. But other than that, throw as many snowballs as you possibly can at each other, and we'll see you in the next flight. Thank you very much. Take care. What do we think about people who clap their hands when the pilot lands the plane? It's a bit odd, isn't it? It didn't do it again. Helsinki. Where's Helsinki? While this plane is deboarding, because I need the plane to deboard before we can do anything. Oh! It must be midnight.
A sergeant has joined the ranks.
Is it midnight? Oh, it's 12:02. Country. Thank you very much, country. Welcome. Thank you for joining the membership club here. You get your special seat in the executive lounge every time we fly at the moment, because that's what we're doing at the moment, flying. Thank you, country. I appreciate that. I know you originally had it on the other channel. Feel free, feel free to move it over. This is probably going to be the channel we're on mostly anyway. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the club. Look at that, though. Just look at that beautiful game. I need to get an Xbox controller that works. It's the next thing we need to do. You both for now. Mate, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I mean, you don't have to, but I do appreciate that. You're a superstar. Thank you. Is the plane moving? No. That dude's just chilling. Oh, I'll tell you what. We got that thing. We forgot to unarm the speed brake. We've got flaps there. We can stick that TCAS back to standby. We've got no flight plan in there. Seatbelts. What? Seatbelt signs aren't on, are they? Seatbelt signs are on? No, seatbelt signs are off. I wonder why it did that. Yeah, we've been asked to fly to Scandinavia. So the flaps look cool. They do. They really do. Look, you can... I think I can just do it with this, can't I? So flaps down. Oh, it's really not working. Is it going to work? It looks like you can only do them when you're in the cockpit. Oh no, flaps full. What the hell? The computer's frozen. There we go. Computer's frozen. Maybe because we don't have the APU on, actually. We're running on ground. Yeah, they were up a second ago. I think that's what it was. I think it's because we're not running on the APU. We're running on the ground. So it's just bugged out. But... oh. So where's... let's have a look a minute. While everyone's deboarding. So where's Helsinki? If I go search, Helsinki. Helsinki, there's two airports there. Hell and Hem. Let's try that one. So it's right up here. Where are we now? So Helsinki from, where are we right now? Austria. That's probably only a stream. Do you reckon? Helsinki, Austria to Helsinki. I mean, that's quite a long flight, but it's probably no further than when we did Bristol to Krakow. It might be a long day, but... I wonder if... we go here. I wonder if... there you go. You can see the flaps moving, look. And then you should be able to see the rear flaps. There you go. You got the rudder as well. Rudder works. Very cool. Fly to Vasa. Gonna have to plan a long stream to make it to the US. I know. Well, I'm thinking we take EasyJet, right? I'm thinking we take EasyJet around Europe. Going to Lisbon. Let's have a look. How far is Lisbon? So the thing that I love about this, Kidger, is you've got VATSIM, which is basically like GTA RP, but for this. So you have actual, like, you download software. People can download software and they can see the radar, and they will literally be air traffic control. And you have to radio them, and you have to ask for permission to fly through airspace and to land and to take off. And really, really cool. And that's what I want to do eventually. But so you saying did you say Stockholm? Where did you say? Crowley said Helsinki or Vasa. Where the hell's Vasa? Is that even further up? Or is it closer? I'm gonna have to type it in, aren't I? Search. Vasa Airport. Oh my goodness me. Well, that looks like a lovely landing. This OG livery is OG and nostalgic. D07, welcome, buddy. It is indeed. I like this livery. I do. We've been using a different one for most of the flights we've been doing, but I do like this one. It's like kind of just simple and to the point, like you say, kind of nostalgic. It's just, I like it. I do like this one. We've got a cool 2E livery over there by the looks of things. But yeah, that was difficult to find the taxiway. I'm going to change the mod so it puts the triangle slightly bigger than before. But no, I'm just glad that we managed to land, even if it was tricky and even if we overshot the runway slightly. Do you have TAP planes? TAP planes? What do you mean by TAP planes? I don't know what a TAP plane is, buddy. I don't know what a TAP plane is. What livery do you use, Delta? Delta. See, I'm getting into this whole freaking flight sim situation already. D07. Delta 07. What livery do you use? Has everyone deboarded yet? TAP is Air Portugal. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can get liveries for a lot of planes once everyone's deboarded, because I'm determined to get our second flight with PACX sorted. You may not know, D, I don't know if you've just got here, but we've only just started playing this game. So I'm only, I guess this is the fifth stream we've ever done, but this is the third stream where I've actually known what I'm doing. If that makes sense. And so, yeah, we're just flying around Europe currently. Look at that, though. That's why I wanted to land here, because it just looks like the view in both directions is just beautiful. So that's why I wanted to land here. It was definitely a tricky landing, though, wasn't it? It was a tricky landing, but we managed it. Did manage it. But yeah, my bad. I didn't use the reverse thrusters quick enough. We didn't get on the ground quick enough. And didn't have the brakes on hard. Next time. Next time. Use the new EasyJet livery. Is that the London one or the Neo one? I need to have a proper look for all the liveries. I've only just managed to get all the mods I want to working. I also today moved all of my mods from my main, because I had them in the community folder, but the game is saved on my NVMe. And there's hundreds of planes and liveries and stuff already. So I'm like, moved them all to a separate SSD. So I've got a 500 gig SSD now that is just for this game. Remind you of any other games, Evil? Having to have a whole SSD just for this game. But I've got, I set a separate SSD aside just for this game. And then I'm using a piece of software that essentially links those files on that hard drive to the community folder. So that's what I've been doing today to try and improve performance over the mountains. It still was a bit glitchy over the mountains for some reason. I don't know why, but it was still a bit glitchy over the mountains. But I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I just need to lower my settings a bit. Maybe I'm expecting too much from this game or from my PC at this point. I don't know. Thinking I'll end up uninstalling the other game. We don't even call it by name anymore. We don't call it by name. It is just the other game. What's your favorite? What's your favorite plane? Have you played this game a lot? Are you new to it, or have you played it a lot? I'm trying to find good planes to fly. Especially we're going to eventually end up flying across to the US. Although, like I say, we're currently hanging around in Europe. But eventually we'll end up flying around in the US. So, or flying across the US. I'm probably going to need a bigger plane. I might try. Oh, I'm yawning. Might try a flight plan in actually. TAP is the one. Air Portugal. So what you do is, so you go to this site here, which is flightsim.2. This is the thing I used actually, Microsoft add-ons linker. So you can basically put your add-ons in a different hard drive and then link it to your main one. But liveries. So if I just go liveries in general, or if we just search for, I search TAP. Yeah, there you go, look. A320, that's the one. Air Portugal. You can use the A330 900 Neo. Okay. Yeah, there you go, look. That one. That's cool, right? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's even put TAP on the dashboard. It puts TAP on the dashboard. I didn't realize that. And it changes the cup. Oh my God, it makes the iPad different as well. You've been looking for that livery for the A32. There you go. I've just found it. That's really cool. I'm going to download that right now. But yeah, there's livery for the A330 300, A321, A330 900 there, look. So there's the A330 900. There you go, look, could ya? Top with class always. Mate, looks cool. Ah, there we go. We're complete. As the sun sets in the background, I'm pretty sure. Get our menu up. Boarding is complete. Satisfaction was only 89% because we were slightly late, I think. I think the problem was that we were slightly late. But let's end the flight. Okay, how did it go? Flight time 1:51. Planned departure was 9:51, and we took off slightly late. 2 minutes late we took off, but we arrived 6 minutes late, which is because of that issue we had with the autopilot, I think. So other than that, I was probably all right. I mean, we've only got one comment. Nothing else that was notable happened. Look, that's just a bog standard trip, I think. Save that one. Manage our career. We're still cadet. I don't know if we get to, view records. So 3.96 hours and 2 total flights. Passenger statistics. Average age 35. Average satisfaction 89. What? Really? Operational statistics. On time. We were 100% on time. That's good. Frequent airport apparently is lowy. I don't know. Total distance 1,449 miles. Oh, of course, because yesterday's flight didn't work because we had that issue and it crashed it. There we go. Anyway, we've only done 2 flights. I'm happy with that, though. I'm happy with that. Very much so. Chuffed to bits. It's such a cool mod. Such a cool mod. Anyway, turn that off. So it is 20 past midnight, and I have got to get up super early tomorrow with Aiden to take him to school. So everybody who's given a stream a thumbs up, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know a few things went wrong, but that's kind of the nature of the game right now. And it was cool to hang out. Kidjo, it was good to have you here.